Is that what I think it is? Well, I'll be. We actually have some chips. We don't have a lot, but we have a few. If you recall, the first stop the WK burnouts made on this long, strange trip we're on had to do with the shortage of the semiconductor chips and how it affected you, the consumer. Now, in that video, we touched base on what the manufacturers were doing in order to keep their production lines going and cars coming to the dealership. Now, one of the things that GM was trying was to omit the chips on the heated seats, heated steering wheel, ventilated seats, certain little creature comforts that could be later retrofitted when more chips became available. Well, it's been a little while now, temperatures are starting to get cold, and people are calling the dealership, they're calling their salesman, they're calling service saying, hey, I am freezing my off. When am I going to get my chips? It has been just as frustrating for us, and there is nothing more than WK's trained, skilled GM service technicians want to do than to get their hands on your seat and warm your buttons up. The good news is it's finally starting to happen. Now, before you come in here because you saw the video all willy-nilly saying, hey, I heard you got the chips, I'm ready for a toasty tushy. We're going to tell you to back that thing up a little bit because there is a process involved. And in this video, we'll go into great detail of what that process is and what you can expect. So hop on in, take a few hits off the information we pass around because everybody knows the burnouts always have the good stuff. Time to mash the heated seat button and do the dance of the happy. Let's roast it.
Welcome to the Burnouts Studio. I am Christina with special guest Peter Stevens, service manager of our General Motors store. Pete, how long have you been with WK?
Ooh, it'll be 18 years in 3 days, actually.
Wow. Holy cow. 18 years.
I can vote this year.
There you go. Hey, vote for me for president of WK because I'll give you nap time.
You're in.
All right. Perfect.
I can't be bribed, by the way.
Well, perfect. And then there's Alan behind the scenes, who makes this all happen. Believe me, he's given Pete and I the rundown. And I'm a little jealous because Pete has notes. Yeah, I don't usually. Dustin and I don't ever get notes. So little, it's okay, Alan.
It's a crash course for me. I'm a newbie here. I'm like a greenhorn.
Okay. All right.
And I got special treatment.
All right. Well, everybody loves Pete, so I get it. I know. Believe me.
It goes back to the bribery for voting for you.
Okay.
I bribed Alan.
Yeah. Oh.
I found his chips. You
did. And that is what we are going to talk about today because I know it's November. People are going to wonder, if they're not already wondering, where are their heated seats and the other things? I didn't even know there. Heated seats, what is it?
Steering wheels, park assist. We're missing those things.
And the
some
ventilated
seats.
Yes.
Cool seats.
Okay. Everybody wants to know an update. So that's what you are here for because you are the man. So
I'm happy to say that I actually have some information and some good information for people too.
Perfect.
So they do have some of these chips available. Mm-hmm. They're starting to come out in waves. We're starting with the heated seats, which is perfect for this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
So General Motors has already started sending out some letters to people.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually done a couple of these retrofits for the heated seats already. So we've kind of learned the process and narrowed it down a little bit. So I just want people to know that they are coming.
Okay.
So
my question, how are people going to know? Are you calling them?
I wish I was. So it starts with General Motors is sending a letter out.
Okay.
Now, all the letters aren't going out at once. They are sending them out in waves because if not, we wouldn't be able to keep up in a timely manner.
Right.
So if you don't have your letter yet, don't worry. It's coming. But once you do get your letter, you'll go ahead and give us a call. We will order the parts for you. We have to order them VIN specific because General Motors wants to know that your vehicle is getting your chip for your heated seats.
So we're not just ordering random chips and putting them in your whoever's vehicle that's doesn't even own that vehicle anymore, or just calling in because your mom needs her heated seats. They want to be pushed to the, to the top of the line, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then, so when they get their letter, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but I know you said VIN specific. Mm-hmm. So will they need their VIN when they call in?
Yes. So when you call in, have your VIN handy, which will be really easy because on your letter that you receive from General Motors, in the very top of it, it will have your VIN number and it'll be in bold print there. Okay. So when you have that, that's important for us to order it. If you purchase a vehicle from us, we will have your information on file. Mm-hmm. But even if you didn't purchase your vehicle from us, you can still get that retrofit done through us. You do not have to go back to your selling dealer. You can go to your nearest dealer or, of course, your favorite dealer, which is always WK.
Absolutely. Hello. Perfect. And then, so when people call in and they schedule that, what if they only received a letter for their heated seats, but they haven't received a letter or stating anything about their park assist? Should they wait, or can they do it all at once, or can they come in when they receive their heated seat letter? Can they come in later when they get their park assist letter? How does that work?
So GM's planning on getting all this rolled out within the next couple months, and which is going to go into 2023 in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. So customers have the option. They can come in and get the chips as they're available. So now that the heated seats are available, you can come in and get that done. Or you can wait until all of your chips are available if you're missing multiple and do it all one trip. It's kind of your option.
Got it. Okay. And then I guess a question that comes to mind. So say I haven't received a letter, but I watched this and then I call and I say, hey, I have my VIN because it's on my insurance card. Can I come in and get, can I order my chip, and come in and get that done? Or do they have to wait till they have their letter?
So technically you do have to wait until the letter is released to you.
Perfect.
We can check that for you though, just in case there is a mix up with the mail or you moved or something happened like that and you didn't receive your letter. We can pull that information up if you call us with your VIN number and see if they have issued it to you. Okay. And we can go that way.
Perfect. Okay. So when people start calling and we get them on the schedule to get their vehicle all up to par, tell me, how long should a customer expect to wait for that? So if they're scheduling it for an afternoon and, how much of a time block do they need to plan on hanging out with us?
So when the parts come in, we will give you a call to set up that appointment. And depending what vehicle you have, it's ranging between an hour to 2.5 hours to get that process done. Now, we will have that information available when we call you to set the appointment up so that you can plan accordingly, whether you want to drop it off with us or hang out and wait with us.
Okay, perfect. And I was going through your notes because you got to bring notes. Am I missing something? Anything else on questions?
Oddly enough, I really haven't even glanced down at the notes. See? And I have them here they're kind of like a warm blanket. They've kept me comfortable. But Christina's done an awesome job on keeping me on task with it. Well, I don't know that we've missed anything here. When you come and wait, we have free Wi-Fi here, so you can watch your favorite burnout video.
Exactly.
There's always fresh cookies and popcorn, which you can't resist because it smells amazing as you walk through there. Very difficult for employees to keep our
it's
girlish
tough.
Figures.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I just want everybody to know that things are finally rolling. General Motors is working very diligently to try and get everybody taken care of in as timely a fashion as they can. Of course, we know there's shortages with everything right now, and we're just doing our best to make it through. Perfect.
Well, that is, you covered it. I think that's very informative because when I found out that it was you and I that was going to sit down here, I honestly thought it was going to be you and Dustin. And so I was not really that prepared. So I'm looking, trying to do a little bit of research, and I really couldn't find anything, and
it's hard.
It is. So even if you type in retrofit chip shortage availability, I could not find anything. So I think this will be very useful to our customers, and then anybody who has any questions, or your dad's uncle, grandpa, grandma, definitely, I think it'll be a huge helpful tip.
I hope it does answer some questions for people because there was a lot of unknown going on and nobody knew.
Yeah.
And that's the worst part. If you know it's coming in some type of a time frame, puts you at ease a little bit more. So I hope this puts people at ease a little bit.
Perfect. Okay. Well, guys, kind of to summarize what Pete just mentioned is you will get a letter in the mail. they are going to start, they're doing it in waves. They're going to start with the heated seats. And when you receive your letter, call in to our service department or your local dealership. Have your letter handy so you have your VIN number on there, because it is VIN specific. So make sure you have that. And then we will get you set up. We will get those parts ordered. We will call you back and we will get that appointment scheduled. Plan for either an hour to 2.5 hours. They will let you know when they call you back to get that set up. And then you are set.
We're good.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we needed notes.
Yes.
Those weren't even necessary.
Proof of Dustin and I tell Alan all the time. Yeah, see? Dustin and I come down here and we're like, Alan's like, where's your notes? We don't need any notes.
Oh, so fly by the seat of your pants.
Yeah.
It's my first time. I'm going to be so nervous and I'm going to forget everything.
Look, Alan's like, nope, you need notes. Look, right
it's
in the middle.
It's a boomerang note. There's nobody over there. It's a black hole.
Perfect. Pete, you're allowed down here anytime.
Excellent.
Because you were on Dustin and I's side. So anyways, guys, if you found this informative, which I sure hope you did, and entertaining, like we're obviously entertaining. So share with your friends, share with your family, like, subscribe, and we will cruise on by and pick you up next week. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
This has been a WK Burnouts production.